a final blow. I know it's a shock for you guys. Today will be the last episode that Lukey will be with us. So we are going to have a Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new episode of we have changed our name.
So the episode is what?
What the Flak?
Yes,
Right, we are no longer called the SLA show. We have changed to What the Flak. Flak means strong criticism, and yeah.
Serious?
Yeah. I told you many times already, right?
not too vulgar.
What the Flak? What the Flak? Okay, so next time you all want to stay, you want to tell your friends, hey, go check out this WTF podcast or show or whatever. It's no longer called the SLA lah. Just take note, okay? Okay. You got anything to say no? About this change?
Interesting, What the Flak? Easier to what the Flak? Flak.
What the Flak? Okay. So for today's episode, we're gonna talk about something serious. Something that a specific target audience can actually relate to. As for me and Abraham, we don't relate to this.
Yeah.
Because we are blessed lah.
Yeah.
You know? This can be a discussion. We're gonna talk about single parent. Okay. What we want to talk about is because we are highlighting on Lukey, he has gone through basically his whole childhood without a father figure, and his mom has been taking care of him since young. So I'm sure many of you can relate, and we want to discuss about this, what made, what he went through and what he felt, and is it because of that he is who he is today? So yeah, you can ask the first question.
Are you drunk already, brother? Fucking hell.
Actually, what happened lah? What happened?
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I think my dad was okay. He left. Wait, did my mom and dad divorce when I was like primary 2? Okay.
So that was 8 years old.
8 years old.
Yeah, when I don't know lah. Okay, then after that, the divorce is because he didn't really take care of the family. You know, getting drunk, then always like.
Were you
gamble.
close before that with him?
Yeah, I was close with him.
Really?
Before that, yeah.
Like how close? Like you all talk, like you all go out.
Okay, I can't really remember, but I know that you see, that's the thing. 8 years old, I can't really remember much.
Yeah.
I only know that a little bit picture in my head. That, yeah, we like.
Is there a specific moment that you remember with your dad until now? Like you all went out. Like for me, I remember there was once. I think I was like same age. I went to last time Escape Theme Park.
Wow,
Pasir
long
Ris.
time ago,
Yeah, me and my dad only.
Wait, that place is what?
Pasir Ris is
Escape Theme Park?
It's
Yeah,
a
got
like,
what? Fuck, I forget.
The horror house. Then
what horror house?
The pirate ship.
Every fun fair got pirate ship.
That's the main one for
Fuck, I
Escape
forget.
Theme Park.
Wow,
Yeah, like
long time,
before USS, there used to be Escape
Yeah,
Theme
I
Park.
know, I know,
And
I
it
know.
closed down already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was one of the things that I remember going with my dad lah, which is now I think it's a bit weird, but it's something sentimental. But do you have any that?
Oh, I think like East Coast Park, East Coast Park, or wow, I really cannot remember much.
But you're a single child, right?
Single child. Yeah, I'm
Single
single child lah. So it's just me and my mother lor.
Okay, so at 8 years old, you and your dad, you and your dad, blah. You and your mom divorced. Right?
Yeah.
How was the build up to that? Like, what went through the process? Like at first, you all maybe you heard your mom and dad fighting. Or
So I will just say it straight up lah, because there's no other way around it. So my dad got really drunk one day, and back then he already not taking care of the family and everything, drunk already. So one day he just went crazy. He started beating my mother. Beat until really rabak.
You witnessed.
Right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I can say almost kill her also can.
Sure.
Yeah, and then like take chopper come out.
Oh.
Yeah, right in front of my face. I was crying. I was crying, telling him to stop and everything. But he was so drunk and everything. Then, the fight happened, and I can tell you honestly, my dad wanted to commit suicide with my mom.
With your mom.
With my mom. My mom asked me to stay in the room, and then they went out. So I don't know what happened.
Wait, so your mom agreed or what?
My mom like at that point depressed, so just agreed.
Wow.
You know, so yeah, that one really took a big toll lah. Like until now, I can still remember that very clearly. So I was lying on the bed. Then my mom like say like, just stay here lah. Then I was really crying. I was like, oh, I cannot just stay there, you know. So I just like shout, mommy. After that, suddenly she run back. Then my father just ran out the house. Then I didn't know what happened until I would say secondary school. Then I asked what really happened. Why did they went out of the room? So my mom told me that he he opened the window and everything, wanted my mom to jump down, then he jumped down. Yeah. And it was really bad. So after that time, the divorce happened. My mom
And
saw
what
him
age they got divorced?
when I was P2.
Oh, P2
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What's the process?
it was quite hard for me.
To
But
remember.
somehow I just didn't. After I saw what happened, I just. I also couldn't talk to him at that point in time. I couldn't face him and all. And my mom took me away. My mom win the not say win like it's just basically I forgot what really happened. Is just that my mom didn't press charges because she saw that my dad was fucking scared at the court.
Okay.
So give him a second chance
Okay.
in a sense. But just, don't come to the family anymore. Then at the point of time also listen to my mother. I'm a mommy's boy. And then I was scared. I was scared after what I saw. So there's also a few times got one time he came down and find me when I was primary school. I forgot what age after the divorce. Then after that, he was
find you at school?
he was trying to find. He forced to come into my mother's company back then to come and find me. Then after I said I don't want to see him, I was crying.
This one at school or your mother workplace?
At my mother workplace. That time
Okay.
I went to her work office. We had to move from our house because we were scared things would happen.
Okay.
So after that, so that's what. From there on, then he got contact me all the time. Divorce during the divorce period from P2 from I last saw him until now. He contacted me only twice or thrice only. Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
The most recent one was my birthday.
Last year. Last year.
Yeah.
How is he now?
Still drunk.
Still drunk.
Then I got tear up because like you out of nowhere you call me.
Yeah.
Then you say, he say in Chinese He say, Liu, you my son you are my son. I love you Well, I want to see you. Out of nowhere So
Yeah.
I think around 8 years you never call me. You call me, you say I'm your son all. Then you say you love me. Then like, yo, like you're still the same.
Yeah.
You never took care of me. Never even tried. You're supposed to pay me monthly when I was still schooling. Take care of me, but you never. Yeah. So this is basically my family But because of this, I love my mother even more because
You see the sacrifice.
yeah, and not because of that, I disappointed her way too many times, man. Like my addiction back then, and she never give up on me. So I can say this one, not just my mother, she is also my father. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She fill in the
Yes.
the role of both lah.
Yes.
She's both the parent to you lah.
Yeah. And like my mother's side, the family, they're all very, very supportive. So even though I don't have I won't say I don't have a dad lah. Even though I don't have like a father in my life, but I'm still very blessed to have a very supportive family lah. So I will still count my blessings lah.
So you had this traumatic
To the camera.
episode.
Hey, camera.
You have this traumatic experience at 8 years old. I mean, I think obviously you wouldn't know exactly what happened at that time because you are young.
Yeah.
But definitely you captured whatever violence or whatever is happening.
captured it.
So for you to move on, and like there are so many people out there like in the public who their mothers or fathers single-handedly bring them up. What would you say to them? Like how would you tell them what? Don't think that it's
I feel that, life, things happen, shit happens, you will never expect it. But always take that bad that happened, make it something better. Like for me, because I witnessed this, from now on to the day I grow up and become a father, I will never be a father like him.
You learn from
learn from what
from
happened.
the pain.
Learn from the pain.
So it's basically breaking the cycle.
Yes.
Because some people for example, if they have abusive parents to the child, and then if you watch movies or whatever they always say a bully who kena bully will become a bully. What?
Yeah.
It's the same. Like a parent who abuses the child will make the child, when the child becomes a parent, an abusive parent as well.
Yeah.
So it's up to you to break the cycle. You know?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't know. For me, my own perspective of broken family, is there can be a blessing in disguise. Even though it's not what everyone wants. Everyone wants a perfect family, right?
Yeah.
But a blessing in disguise means because of this, right, you are closer to your mother. Okay, I have some people, even for me, I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
Like I have a complete family. My parents did not divorce, but we don't have a bond.
Understand.
You get what I mean? No?
Understand,
Like some people, because of their parents divorcing, right, they got closer to the child.
Yeah.
Like for you, maybe you are closer to your mom. You know, so there are blessings in disguise. You know,
Yeah.
like what I want to say to the viewers is like even though you don't have a complete family or whatsoever, your family is broken. See the
Positive aspect.
the positive aspect of it. You know, at least you still have a mom. You know, like I'm sure, like for me, like there are times where I start to think to myself like some people don't even have a family.
Yeah.
Like
I
at all. No?
actually have a friend that realized that he is adopted.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he realized he's adopted. So his
At
parents,
what
real
age?
parents,
At what
like,
age?
wow, think he found out quite early lah. Before even I met him. But then we didn't know. We didn't know until he told us he's actually adopted. So he's like the parents right now that taking care of him is like fucking old, like 70 plus.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's like only younger than me, you know. So he will realize like, you know, why are my parents so old? You know. Then after he realized his real parents actually gave him away. I don't know what was the main reason lah, but because of that also, you know, at least there's someone that really loves you, even though like they are not your parents, right? But they give you the love like they are your parents. That is something special also actually if you take a look.
But one thing about adoptive parents, right, is they can shower them with how much love, everything.
Yeah.
And they must be thankful for it. But they still, at the end of the day, right,
Because the
they will have the void.
authenticity is missing.
They have the void. Like, you know,
Yeah lah.
who is my
Yeah,
real
yeah,
parents? Who am I born with? Who am I the son? You know?
I would say they don't have the closure lah.
The closure, yeah. Like how every relationship has to have like a closure before you move on. If not, you're fucked up. If not, I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, family also is the same thing. So if they never give that to them, then they will be like guessing, you know what, when am I going to meet this son? Who am I actually given birth to? Because one of my friend also, who adoptive parents also, like the person who raised them was like showering them with love, money and everything. Like they've been brought out in a big household, everything. But at the end of the day, they still go down to the little matter, like where did I actually come from? Who am I? This one. So
Would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I would say that's a thing that, you know, they would want to know. It's
Is it
nothing
good
good
or
or it's not nothing bad.
Nothing
It's
bad.
nothing good.
Yeah,
It's nothing
in between
good.
lah.
Yeah, it's in between. It's not right because everybody's they want to know. You know, where did I
They have the right
originate
to
from? Yeah,
know the truth lah.
Exactly.
Yo, talking about this, do you know that Naomi Neo is adopted?
Oh shit.
Yeah, she recently posted.
Oh, recently?
I mean, since we're talking
Oh
about
yeah,
adoption,
the CNN, right?
CNN.
I think it was like on a big news
It was
channel
a big,
lah.
it was a big
I
news,
saw
but
it
don't
on
know if
TikTok
it's
though.
Yeah, she posted on her YouTube that she was adopted.
You see, this is what I mean. Like, okay, she's adopted, but look at her life.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I'm not saying
Parents
because
love her
of
a
the
lot.
family, maybe because okay, she did work hard for the content or whatsoever, and to be where she is now. But imagine how life would have been if she was not adopted.
Yeah.
You know, this is fate. You know, would you say that your life would have been worse without a strong family support?
For me?
Yeah. Because I
without-
saw your family
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, for me,
like
like, I
Merry
have
Christmas every day, no?
Hey, let's go.
For me, I do have a strong family support, but you see, okay, it takes a lot of hard work for this family to actually be there, you know.
Of course.
Everybody has to give in and give
of
way, you
course.
know. It's not like, okay, just imagine one day I can't say, hey, I want to do whatever I want to do, that kind of thing. That goes the bond.
Yeah.
So to make it there, you everybody needs to cooperate. As long one family member like fucks up in a way like, fuck it, I'm doing my own shit, this one, yeah, you can, but then later it distracts a bit, this one. So it's to everyone's how they want to,
Perspective
perspective
But
of how they want their family
Would
to be.
you have been who you are today if your family was, if you come from a broken family?
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
I mean,
I
we
can
wouldn't
tell
know.
you
It's like
that-
the multiverse lah.
I can
Yes,
tell you that I'll be way worse.
Way worse,
I'll
huh?
be way worse. If now already I have a good family, I already doing certain stuff already, I can tell you.
fucker. Family good, still drink, cibai, bondai this one.
This is green
No,
tea.
no, no. How can you believe? Just look at the form.
Okay, I wanna ask you. like, would you say, okay, since mostly if people don't know, he used to be a drug addict. You know, would you say you doing all this bad stuff, was it justified? Were you justifying yourself because of your family problem?
You know, wait. Actually, at one point in time, I went for counselling, right? And then this counsellor told me something.
What?
Do you think whatever you're doing now, you're following the footsteps of your father?
Fuck.
Then I was like, yo, wow, that one took me. Then I was like, you know, sometimes let's say I don't like my father, right? Let's say we don't like my father. I don't like my father, but then sometimes you never know the things you're doing, you're just following his path.
Subconsciously lah.
Yeah, you just don't realize. I don't know what is this psychology shit, but I would say it might be a part of it because last time I always like to argue with my mother, right? So we put it like that. You have a mother and father. Let's say the father is the one more strict or something. Then you argue with your mother. You win the argument. The father will come in, right?
Yeah.
Then you somehow, you know, when you don't listen to one, you will listen to the other one.
There's
Something
a
like that,
mediator
right?
lah.
But now I don't have a father. So whatever I argue with my mother, I win, I just do. You know, that kind of thing. That
Sorry guys, technical issues. Some fucker Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder is building
Should we
something.
continue? Or we pause?
I think we can stop for a while.
We pause.
Okay, welcome back. Sorry for the interruption.
Yep.
You gonna edit the thing, right? Edit the TV. Why you laugh like that, Sial?
Okay, where were we?
Where were we?
Oh yeah. So basically, we were talking about, you know, like my fucking irritating. Wah. Yeah, the part where, you know, when you don't have a dad, right? I don't have a dad, right? So like when I argue with my mother, you know, I always, you know, sometimes we call it 顶嘴 in Chinese. Like we always argue back. Then we will once win. You know, you don't have like a fatherly figure that come when, you know, tell you, oh, you cannot do this. You know, so that's how you know, I kind of become rebellious, freaking rebellious, and yeah,
Because you don't have someone to turn to.
Yeah, in a sense, not say turn to. It's just like that.
Understand
You know,
you.
Actually, to be honest, right, like whatever he said, right, yeah, it is correct. But I think at the other aspect of it, right, is that he's really hurt. You know, by whatever happened, right, he's damn hurt, but he don't know how to put it in because he was a child still, right? So he don't know how to like comprehend whatever's going on in the whole family. So wherever I can find love, wherever I can find anybody who is like a family to me, that's where I will gravitate to. And that's where he find family in a certain friends and all.
Yeah.
So it's ultimately the circle of friends that make you feel like family at first, but ultimately they shift you in another side.
I agree. I agree. Because for my case, I have a complete family.
Yeah.
For my case, I don't have a very strong bond with my family.
Yeah.
To clearly say it, I will go home, right? Like normally, like, you know, you go home, you see your mother, like hello, then you sit down.
Yeah.
Even having dinner with my family is awkward. Even like sitting down with or even being in a room with my dad is awkward because we lost that touch of like.
But why so? Why so?
I don't know. It's just I feel okay. Basically more inside story lah of how I grew up with my family.
Yeah.
When I was young until primary 5, primary 6.
Yeah.
Everything was okay. Like I would go out with my dad. I told you I went to Escape Theme Park. I can sit down watch football with my dad.
That was how old?
Primary 5.
Primary from young until primary school lah. You know, all the World Cup we will like stay up and watch together until my brother start you know, going to the dark world lah. You know, the gangsterism shit, you know, start becoming naughty.
Yeah.
I was still close with them. But I would say this is something for the viewers to relate lah. Like my parents also started fighting. They almost went through a divorce. And that made me like turn away from them.
Understand?
It made me like, why is my family like this? I was a young boy. You know, I don't deserve this, you know. And then I lost my because my brother went in boys' home and all this, got in trouble with the law. So I lost that sense of brotherhood feeling, that bond. And then also my sister. My sister is a completely opposite person of me lah. And then so I basically lost the touch with all my family members. And then like what you say was true. It's like wherever you can get attention from, that is where you give more attention as well. You give back more attention because you receive more attention from this group. So and ultimately I hang out with the wrong group of people lah. And then it became a norm. Like growing up, I was too invested with my friends that I would actually say like, oh, my friends understand me more. Because you need to understand what parents, their age gap different. And my friends have the same interest. They understand. They're also going through like some family problems. So we relate to each other more. That's where you, like what you say, you gravitate towards people who are more accepting and so-called understand you better. You know. So I would say it's because of, you know, this is talking to the viewers lah. Like, you know, for me, right, I've been through not having a good bond with my family. I'm going to fucking make sure that my family is going to be like glue, bro. It's going to be like glue. Like, my promise to myself is I'm going to be a best friend to my child. Like, they cannot be scared of telling me anything. Even though it is wrong, I will not go against or judge, but advise accordingly. That will be my promise, seriously.
No, that's good. I mean, ultimately, like how you say also, like, I mean, it takes every family, every person in the family to make an effort to make it a family.
To compromise lah.
If one person is going to go way out ahead, like it takes all the other family members to bring that person back. And if you cannot bring that person back, that's when like everybody is but you all still need to make an effort. You know, because ultimately that's a family. That guy is your family member.
Like
so
for me, I right now, right, like at this age, right, I'm turning 30. All my life, right, until I was like 28, 29, I still like, okay, this is my family. And I don't have that bond. I accepted that reality already. I'm like, okay, like, they don't want to fix the bridge with me, I don't fix the bridge with them. I don't put in effort. But now I'm starting to put in more effort because I start to accept that my reality is I'm still their brother. I'm still a son. You know, I have to do my duty. I forgot my duty because of the things I did not receive. I feel like it was justified for me not to, you know, not to give whatever I was not given. But now I realize that, you know, as a man, you know, family is number one. You know, no matter how bad your family is, you still need to put in effort, like what you said, put in effort. And even if you don't receive reciprocation, right? You don't receive any form of like get back lah. You don't get back what you give, right?
The reciprocation part is what you're telling is that they don't give you the love that you need.
Let's say I put in effort. I put in effort to talk to my dad or talk to my mom, but they still like they still like quiet. Like I come home, I like, hello, how are you? Like, makan already. Then they also quiet. Like, for me, right, it's okay as long as I know I did my part. Rather than both don't do it, right? At least I do it okay lah. At least I know I can sleep well at night. That is my way of, you know, trying. Even though it's not going to be as glued as before, I still feel like the effort must be put in.
Sure.
I feel that is also true lah. But like I think got like some part, you know, sometimes there are also people going through inside their family that's like really toxic. I feel that, you know, sometimes it's really okay to cut that family member away. You know, even unless y'all can work something out lah. But if really can't, you know, y'all are not happy, you know. Like,
it's very subjective lah. I would say it's a case to case lah. Depends. Like for my family, it's not really toxic until like see each other throw pots and pans.
So what he's saying is like, okay, when it comes to that kind of relationship, right? Like,
okay.
If the father or mother is going out of hand, how much you try to give the effort, how much you try to give the love, and the love is not there.
Because it's going to deteriorate your own mental health.
Exactly. Because ultimately your happiness also stands firm.
Yes. So it's like, it's okay, you know, when it comes to things like this, it's okay.
It's okay to save yourself. But of course, it's for the better. Don't like save yourself and then end up being a toxic person as well. Because you're trying to be a better person. But what I'm trying to say in this topic is more for the younger generation watching this, and also for the parents watching this. You know, what I would advise, not say advice, like what we want to discuss for the younger viewers is that even though I would say, okay, from what I see, right, like I've seen so many cases, like even boys' home, prison, they will all revert back to family. Whenever people go to prison or go boys' home, start doing breaking the law, there is a family background story. And it's true, bro. I somehow there's like a norm. It's like, oh, sure have family background story, but there are some special cases where I've met so-called my friends who do the nonsense shit lah.
Yeah.
Take drug lah, drink, whatever. But their family is super.
Still intact.
That one, I would just say that person is
It's
fucked
just,
up.
yeah, they're just looking for fun.
Yeah, that one is like, apart from a good family, they are just out in
to
their own
party
world
lah.
lah.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly,
in their
they
own
just
world
want to do what they want. So
Yeah.
you never think about what are the repercussions at the back
Yeah,
or what
yeah,
the
yeah.
consequences
Yeah,
that will
true.
happen to the family. Because at that moment of time,
Yeah.
Enjoying.
it's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
fun.
enjoying their
And
life.
you are just being a teenager. But you know what? As much as we are being a teenager, we have fun and all that.
Yeah.
But you still need to a little bit, sometimes like think about what's the background. Because
Yeah.
most of the time, like when we enjoy, like when we are 13, 14 or 15 or what, we don't really see like what, or my mother is worrying. Oh, okay, just imagine, okay, I want to go watch movie, midnight movie, this one or whatever. Okay, can, whatever. But we don't call mother or what, this one. But they are the ones at the back that's worrying.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't give a thought for what they are experiencing
I
at the
feel
back.
like this is because like, when you're that young, when you're growing up age around like
Yeah.
teenager, you're confirm rebellious.
Yeah.
It is a normal thing actually. So I feel that to like, not care and have fun is really normal lah. But once they grow up and really like mature, then they will think
Yeah, yeah,
there
yeah.
are some that mature
But still gone.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
gone.
Gone.
Really, I've seen it.
Yeah, I have this, a friend, I know this guy. He's 20 plus years old. When I was working as a bouncer, right, he's a regular customer. All the money that he spends in the club, right, is the mom's money.
Oh, Cibaran, bastard.
Fucked up, no? And he,
I understand. I've been there too. I've been there. I use my mother money to buy drugs.
okay,
I
but
understand.
that was what, how old?
Yeah, that was quite a while back.
Okay lah, we don't judge the age lah, but still it was a wrong thing to do lah. Not say it's justified.
It's a
But
wrong
this-
thing lah, definitely.
And this guy is, I won't mention names lah, borrows everyone money. His friends, his cousins, everyone, and
Just to party.
bro. And he flex on his Instagram like he's a baller like that.
That's a stupid idiot. That's not
Stupid, really stupid.
That is just wanting to show off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's using
It's a
the
fake
parents'
life,
money.
yeah.
This one. But what you went through, right, is a different thing. That one is addiction.
Yeah.
Addiction
Yeah, yeah.
has no sympathy behind it because you don't really care. Like not say you don't really care. You care, but you need to get rid of the addiction. So whatever it takes to get rid of the addiction, I'll do. But that one is an idiot.
Yeah.
Bro, and people like go to his house, try
Ask
to
for
claim
money.
it, and the mother will try to talk to everyone. No? Like he's hiding behind, and sometimes there are times where he's at home.
Yeah.
They follow him. No, like these people who know me as well told me they follow him, and then they know he went back home. Right?
Yeah.
They go and knock the door.
The mother was
The mother say he's not at home. Because the mother is really protecting him. But I feel like this is just a matter of got nothing to do with family. I'm sure the mother brought him up well. You know, they are well to do, but it's just this one I would just blame circle of friends lah.
Yeah.
How he was brought, because he tried to mix around with people who flex or impressed by all these like materialistic things lah. You know. But what I want to say is, for the younger generation, like if you are going through like a family crisis, like if you feel like, because I've been through it, what I said was try to make an effort, stay as near to your family as well. But of course, like what you said, subjective is if the family is trying as well.
Yeah.
Not the family, the mother, father toxic, then you go still want to try and grow.
Then that one is you.
It's good, you are making an effort, but
Effort.
if you are not reciprocated, then
It's best to
find the proper balance lah, the fine balance.
Yeah.
Lah. But I would say for the parents, right? Because I think we have like we are speaking on behalf as the son, as the person growing up under a parent. I want to advise is, I'm not a parent yet.
Yeah.
But what I've been through is understand your child.
Yeah.
Not judge them. If you judge your child, right, it's going to make them shell up.
Oh, definitely.
Right, because okay, example, I'm going through a breakup. I'm 15 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it's not right for a 15-year-old to go through a BGR lah. They
Yeah.
call it the parents like to call it BGR
Yeah.
like. But instead of scolding and like
shutting their feelings down.
shutting their feelings down, because they feel like it's not validated.
Yeah.
Right. understand them, advise accordingly, say that it's not right. I understand. I'm also a human being. I've been through in a relationship before, but advise accordingly lah.
Exactly.
Constructively and towards the better. Not what? You were in a relationship?
Yeah.
Why you never tell me? Blah, blah, blah. I tell you the next time your son or
will
daughter
never,
is not going to tell you anything at all.
Yeah, bro.
Even if the son or daughter goes having a problem, okay, kena caught smoking at school.
Yeah.
And then maybe the teacher say don't, like, you're going to report to the mother first or the dad. The fact that your son is coming up to you and telling you what he or she did wrong, is actually good. Because he or she trusts you.
Wants to open up.
Wants to open up to you. Can you imagine trying? And then when you grow up, right, imagine you are the shutting down parent. And then your son or daughter is going to be a rock. It's like raising up a rock.
Yeah.
They will definitely like keep away all these stories away from the parents.
Yeah, I would rather like my son or daughter to always complain to me. At least there's communication. I need to know what the heck is happening instead of just you come back already. Wow, then you like don't know what is happening with their life. Then why one day some shit were to happen, you don't even know. Then next thing, we won't say what's gonna happen. There's like suicide cases and what because they keep everything to themselves. So I feel that it's always better to like understand whatever the kid is going through lah. That's really.
But I would definitely say also one thing: as much love as parents give, discipline must be there at the ground level.
Of course lah.
If
you need
we
to draw
don't-
that line
If you don't have that discipline level, right? How much love you give also, sometimes they will overtake. They will definitely overtake. They will step over your head.
Yeah.
And then later, after that, to pull them back, if they do any consequence or like, not say any consequence, anything that is bad or anything, that is hard to bring them back. It will be too late.
Too late lah. It's too late. Yeah.
So if they know that discipline, right? Okay, I can do this, but I know, okay, I need to come back to this because you know why my mom will like,
I think it goes both ways. Same as like a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I trust you. It's
Yeah.
about trust. What? Every
it's all
relationship
about
must
trust,
have
yeah.
trust. If I let you do freely whatever you want to do, the girl might cheat on me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Same as a parent to a child. I give you a lot of freedom. Eventually one day the child is going to think, my parents okay one. I can do whatever I want. And then until to the point where, police case or do drugs. Then too late already.
Exactly.
It's too late already, of course. But okay, now we want to touch on this. Now we're talking about single parenthood, right? Would you say, I want to ask you back the question. Would you say you would become who you are today if you had a dad?
No.
How different would you think you would be?
I honestly, I wish I can answer, but I don't know how to answer this because I really forget what having a dad feels like. So I won't really know how I would turn out to be lah. But because as back then when I was primary school, right, my dad, he was already like not really taking care of the family. So if I have seen how he is taking care of a family, maybe I would know, maybe I'll become a very like, how to say, a very good kid or some shit lah. But I really don't know because sometimes he's also really not there. And so I won't really know how would I be. But honestly, I say I am blessed that, shit happens. I'm blessed that shit happens. It makes me more like I know what's going on, Like I know like the real life, the real shit. Like I've hit rock bottom before, Because at least I get to experience that and, like never to go back down there, have that same feeling, At least I can also advise people, what I've been through, people that can, how to say, like, fucking word. Like, like he also go through the same shit, then you can,
Can relate lah.
Relate.
Yeah, no, but I mean, to be honest, if I would have gone through something that he would have gone through, I don't think I would be as strong as him. Like whatever he went through in his own personal life, going against the family, doing this, doing that, this one, I think I would have done 100 times worse, but I do not know whether I would have reached to the point where he is right now. So it takes a lot of strength and courage to be where he is. Because now a lot of people, when you are in that low point of life, right? Do you ever think you'll be here like that doing this?
No, never.
Never,
but I
right?
guess everybody have a sad story lah. It doesn't have to be like, I don't have a
extreme
dad.
lah.
Some things can be even worse, like maybe for you, you know about your scam. It affect him. I can see like it affect him. It's quite bad also.
Yeah.
And maybe for you also, you know, you go through like that time during your prison time, you know, and friends betray you. That is also a really. It depends, you know, that everybody have a sad story.
I would say life is like, so you go gym, right? Life is like muscle.
Yeah.
The more stress or the more struggle you put that muscle through, it's going to get stronger.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Right? You agree, right?
Yeah.
Like how muscle works is, if you do a lot of bench presses, it's going to tear a lot of the muscle fibers.
Yes, yeah.
But if you know how to eat, you know how to diet, it's going to repair the muscle fiber and make your chest stronger. Same applies to life.
Dr. Sham over here, guys. Dr. Sham.
Consultancy fee.
Yeah,
But you know, seriously, like another saying, like the strongest people goes through the worst struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never look at a strong person and then he tell you, oh, my life is great.
Yeah.
You know, I never been through shit. Don't make sense. You know what I mean? You can't see like someone, so buff, I never go gym at all. Don't make sense, right? You know, don't make sense. And you know, people have to go through these struggles and battles to make them who they are today. Yeah.
But what I want to advise to the viewers, you know, to the younger generation, like if you are going through a phase where you don't have a good family relationship, or you went through what Lukey went through, you might not have a mom, you might not have a dad, or even anyone in general, like you might not have a strong family. Make it your story to do better.
Yeah.
Not I don't have a family, I'm going to go prison. I'm going to take drug all my life because my family did not give me the love I deserve. Make that your story, not say a villain story, a hero story.
And do not take the grudge out on them. You know, if you have this hatred over them your whole life, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do even worse stuff,
Yes,
because hatred brings you revenge.
Yeah.
So when you want to do revenge, right?
Yeah.
That's when you are affecting your life without
you
even
won't be
knowing.
happy.
Exactly.
Don't be
I tell you one story. Talking about grudge, right? Towards family, right? This is something that I will never ever forget. But I've forgiven my siblings. Okay, this is a sentimental story I'm willing to share. Maybe if the viewers can get something out of it. When I attempted suicide back then, See, this is a real story.
Shit, I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he knows. I attempted suicide. I'm not gonna say what I did.
Yeah.
I got hospitalized. When I was hospitalized, I was on the bed with a neck brace. Okay, I fractured my spine. Okay, I was on my bed.
And quite lucky to not have any permanent injury.
God love me, bro. God love me, bro. And when I was lying on my bed, my brother and my sister came into the ward and fucking scold me, bro. Can you imagine? I will never. And that point of time, I was like, fuck. Why am I not dead, man? You know, like you went through that to so-called get sympathy, lah.
Yeah.
So-called awareness that people know you are suffering mentally.
Yeah.
Right? And then to go through that and then still not receive any form of sympathy, it makes you, what goes through my head was like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, I wish I would just died lah. But then, of course, I hated my brother and sister for the longest time, bro. Because which brother would, you know, yes, I understand it's anger, it's disappointment. But wait for the right time. That's why just now I say, even though you're angry at your child or your brother or whatever, speak constructively, advise, not judge. I felt so judged, bro. I felt so little. I felt so small. And at that position on your bed with a neck brace, bro, I cannot move. Bro, I tell you, roll down here, the tears like waterfalls here. I'm like, yo. And then years and years and years, I hated my brother. I will never forget my brother and my sister for what they have done to me. But I forgive by myself. I didn't receive any apology. I forgive in my heart that these are my brother and this is my sister. I try to practice empathy. Why they do that? Yes, different people got different ways of dealing with situations. Maybe they are not, maybe at that point of time, emotionally, they were not stable to get to know the younger brother did this. Different people, a different family might have reacted with sympathy. Different family might have reacted with judgment and anger. You know, so I try to understand it. I give myself closure. I forgive them.
But who would have thought a big
It
guy
actually
like
takes
you,
a lot.
and whatever you have done,
Like I
right?
said, everybody have
everybody has a story.
Exactly. I mean, we all also have like this one, and whether it's big or little, this one, we all deal it in a different way, you know?
You know, talking from his story, I also, there's once I attempted, but it didn't happen. You know, I was about to jump down. So back then my mother already noticed like, I was going through something already. You know, she tried to call me, I hang up. Then you know, like mother, they got this sixth sense.
Yeah,
for my
yeah,
mom,
yeah.
for my mom, she got this sixth sense. She
But
knows
what made you close off?
what made me close off? Is that at point of time,
Because honestly, like at that point of time, right, when I was going through something, I want someone to reach out to me. That is depression. Depression, right? Okay, now I understand. Depression is you want someone to reach out to you, but subconsciously you don't want to be bothered.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah, in a sense, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But what made you shut her off?
I think at that point of time I was just too in my own world. Some more plus with drug
Yeah,
influence. Then I just hang up the phone. She didn't know I was sad. You know, I was crying and talking to her. I said like, you take care, you know, and everything. Then after that, she sensed also. Then I wanted to jump down. I was drunk already. I wanted to jump down. I opened the window already. After that, someone opened the door. I locked the door. No, it's not my mom. My mom not at home.
Then?
My neighbor. My neighbor got spare key. My mom called the neighbor.
Your mom wasn't at home,
Wasn't at home. My mom called the neighbor to come in my room.
Wow.
I was already at the window there waiting already. Yeah. Then after that,
How old were you?
that time I was only 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 18. And also at that point of time, I go through breakup. Stupid lah. Then you know.
Yeah. It's a
lot of
trigger
things-
lah.
Yeah,
It's
a lot of
trigger
triggers. A lot of triggers. Then I also in debt. You know, I gamble, lose all the money. So when I was about to jump already, the neighbor came in. I was shocked. After the neighbor said, Liu, can you don't do this type of thing? You know, your mom very worried, you know. Then after I hear that, like you know, like you just suddenly wake up from whatever. Then after that, I forget what's that thing she said. She said something about my mother loved me or something like that. Don't go and do this. She said in Chinese. Well, then I straight like wake up. Then I just, you know, sit down. Then my neighbor talked to me a while. Then I decided to call my mom. Then I just, you know, talk to her and everything lah. And from there, I just feel that very, very lucky to have a mother, you know, single-handedly, without, every time I disappoint her, so many shit.
Never give up.
Never give up on me once.
It's the love.
I'm really fucking lucky. So for me, in the future, I want to be there one day where I take care of her. You know, she can stop working. You know, I will pay her. You know, maybe bring her out, go shopping.
Yeah.
Like bless my mother. You know, that kind of thing.
Give her what she never get before lah.
Yeah.
For me, I would say I didn't come from a well-to-do family, broke, you know, in debt. But what my mother was rich in giving me, right, was moral support. Moral support. Even though we don't talk, but whatever I do, she support.
Yeah.
Like the mother's support, right, is like your pillar of strength.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
especially, okay, example, I went through prison. Bro, my mother is disabled lah, in a way lah. She is wheelchair bound, can't walk. So when you want to visit prison, right, it's fucking like 10 minutes. You have to go underground, go up the slope, go down, all. Every single visit. So in prison, you can only visit twice a month. Every fortnight lah.
Yeah.
Every single visit, no miss. No miss. So that made me like, wow, you know.
Mother's love.
Mother's love. Even though like, if I'm an angry person, right, I would think like, oh, you are not close to me. You never even care about me.
Yeah.
This is immature thinking. Teenagers, I'm sure you all go through this.
Yeah.
Oh, my mother don't love me lah. My father judge me lah. Whatever.
Yeah.
But as you grow older, you start to see, maybe it's not even towards your family, but in life. Try to see the good in people.
Yeah.
You try to balance it. If this person is fucked up, it's fucked up lah.
Yeah.
And you cannot find any good, right?
Yeah.
Then okay, this person is just fucked up lah. But this is what I'm saying, like, I could have hated my mom and my dad for not giving me that special bond
Yeah.
for me to like be happy at home. Even for me, I tell you honestly, even if I laugh at home, I will catch myself in awkwardness. Like example scenario, I will like, okay, whatever I want, my father or mother say funny, then like, then I'm like, hey, this is weird, man. No, seriously, it's to that point, it's until to that point, you know.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is like, same goes to him. Like my mom has given me so much support morally, you know. Like she's been there even though I was in prison. She visit me, go to court, you know. My brother also, boys home. No, my mother will visit. I will follow my mother visit, cook every time. You know, the what I want to give back to her is not only in terms of money. Of course, we want to shower them with, but I'm gonna treat her like a queen.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I want her to remember that she will never be deprived of anything. You need anything, call me. Even though I don't offer you, I also don't want to spoil her lah, you know. But you need anything, you know your son got you.
Yeah.
This is my way of repaying back, and I hope like the viewers also like, you know, even though if you are going through a toxic relationship with your parents, maybe I can say for now it's just a phase.
Yeah.
Maybe as a adult, your parents are adults and you are teenagers, maybe you clash in perspective.
Yeah.
But as you grow older, you start thinking like an adult. Maybe you understand where they are coming from.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel that, mother is always the queen of our heart.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
Hell yes.
No one can replace her.
I
No
cannot
one can
imagine one
replace.
day one day our parents or mother, will sure leave this world.
Shalab,
I cannot
sia.
imagine that, man. I think I will be so
Hey,
fucking...
don't talk about that lah.
Yes, yeah.
Now
I
also
can
got
cry,
hospital.
bro.
Got hospital.
But I mean, this is life.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
life.
life.
This is
Got
life.
hospital appointment also leh.
Bro, my mother
You
got
are-
COVID. I sad,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
My mother COVID, I sad, bro. I'm like, sial, I stress already. I'm like, fuck, pressure.
Like, you don't
just-
know what the fucking doctor was here. I mean, I love doctors. Fuck. But you don't know what the fucking doctor was here after that. Oh, you got this, you got that, this one. Scary, yeah.
Yeah.
One time, my mother diabetic.
Yeah.
Then this fucking doctor, fuck the doctor. I was like, fuck the, I'm not going to say from your hospital. No.
Sorry.
Hey, wait.
You all need to edit that out. Yeah.
I don't know. I never say how you say.
Anything just sue him lah. You
So
will take everything.
my mom's leg is not strong, one of her leg, and then it affected the bone structure and everything. So we were trying to save the leg lah. It's not really until black, like those diabetic, like the blood cannot flow,
Yeah.
the leg is spoiled already lah.
Yeah.
But it was still functional, can move the toe all. Oh, this doctor steady. Oh, we need to amputate. What? I tell you, my heart like dropped until my asshole shit out the heart.
Wait,
Wow. Straight away amputate. Then my mother like, no. Then I say, no. It's okay. We will.
Wait, why need to amputate? It all still okay,
It's
right?
like the how
Is there
to say?
infection or
No,
what?
when diabetes, it's like
It's not extreme. But what the doctor was saying was, okay, to prevent it from going to that stage.
Okay.
But still
okay.
can save. Bro, until now still can use the leg. Can use
Well, imagine you were to really
Yeah.
listen to the doctor.
Yeah.
Be doc.
Yeah.
Who's this doctor? Chow.
DOGTOR.
DOG.
Oh, the doctor.
Wow, fucking take me so long, lo. What the fuck?
I think we covered quite a few moments or sentimental value in this, for the viewers to catch.
Yeah.
Anything you all want to comment, whatever you all are going through, comment down below if you feel like we have opened up this discussion for you to even share with us what you are going through at home with your family, with your dad, with your siblings. End of the day, we are your family lah.
Yeah.
What the flak family?
The Flak family, man.
How are we family now?
Wait, yo.
Okay, we're going to give a final blow. Today will be the last. Later you edit some sad songs.
I don't cry, no.
You told this at the start, right?
I didn't.
haven't-
I forgot.
Yeah.
Just a final blow. I know it's a shock for you guys. Today will be the last episode that Lukey will be with us. So we are going to have a later I might need some. I know lah. We
I might join
have
him
a
too,
special segment for you to get to know him. It will be so-called a farewell segment. We have actually asked our viewers to ask him questions. But end of the day, this is not the end of him, not the end of our friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may not be in the show anymore due to whatever later he will explain. But end of the day, we are still a family lah, in our hearts lah. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he is going to explain why he is
So-
leaving us.
Yeah.
How-
sounds so sad.
How he is what is the word like he got the heart to leave us
Fucking hell lah. Hey yo, I don't have the heart to leave lah, but I think it's cause I'm starting my own company. It's the Bluebird Production, so I already have a lot on my plate lah. So
Yeah.
It'll be very busy for me, so I have to leave lah. And because I'm doing quite a lot of things. Right?
What?
What's in the face now?
Nah, I'm just listening and absorbing everything.
So yeah lah, I mean, this would be my last episode, but the friendship of course still stays
It's been a long
Yeah, fuck, we know all his secrets already, so what, fuck that shit.
my friend.
He cannot leave
I mean, we
anywhere.
still can collab, and collab whatever, right?
about it when
No, but you know what? I want
see
to
you
congratulate
again.
you in whatever you're going through. Going through.
Play that
Going
song
to
later.
do. Whatever you're going to
Fast
go
and Furious.
do after this. Like, seriously, without you, I can tell you, I was only at I want to say this. I was only at 10 plus, 10, 17 or 18k followers on TikTok. You asked to come collab and all that. And you know what? This fella is hands down like the freaking down to earth kind of shit.
You want me to cry?
Done already. After that, he's the one who dragged me into this production. So, I mean, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing all this without him. So I just want to say like, fuck yeah and thank you, man.
I mean, it's not over.
Wait, I want to give my last word also.
Okay.
Wait, I need to drink water.
Hey, yo, I can't take this type of tension, no.
It's okay. You have to. It's recorded, no? You will revisit again, no? One day if I die,
Hey, yo!
so like mother one already.
What the
Mother one already.
Hey, this is worse than breakout.
Something to look back at.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, honestly, this is our 10th episode together. You know, any journey we do together is still considered a memory.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It has been fun. You know, I'm sure you guys have been following. You know, and I saw the comments. You know, what breaks my heart the most is when I saw the comments, people say like, love the chemistry between you guys.
Yeah.
You know, and to have this bond, and I tell you, I'm a very guarded person.
Yeah.
To allow people to come into my life, is something very precious.
Yeah.
You know, so the fact that he's, you know, like I said, like we're not ending the friendship. It's only on the show. It's just sad that we can't do this together anymore.
Yeah.
You know, we might be doing he is doing other things. I might be doing other things. Of course, we will still keep in touch.
Yeah,
But end of the day, it's still. I wish him the best. I wish you the best.
Thanks, bro.
You know, everyone deserves to grow. You know, individually or together or whatsoever. We are always seeking growth. You know,
Yep.
so I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Please sign the termination contract later. No, I'm joking. So yeah, that's the big news that we want to let you all know. After this,
What's up, bro? I wish this podcast also to, you know, blow up well, you know. I mean, this really have potential. You know, it really has a lot of potential.
We grew
Especially
it
with your
together.
stupid reaction and your stupid sotong head. The viewers love you guys also lah.
We grew it together and definitely you'll be part lah.
you're part of it.
Yeah,
Anywhere we end up, we won't forget that you were at the start.
Yeah, we took this as like what? It's just a normal podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah lah, I mean, I will
It
still give my
flew.
support for you know, what the flag. What the flag. I mean, yeah, I will still give my fullest support, you know. And I wish you guys the best too. Yeah. It's not the end lah, we're still friends, you know.
Cue music.
Bye, Lukey. Oh shit.
Okay lah. Dia pundek lah. This guy drunk already. See lah. Okay guys, don't forget to follow us on our new Instagram. WTFLAK. WhatTheFlak.sg. On TikTok as well. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Turn on the notification button. Ting. And then Spotify. Give us 5-star rating.
Best B, best 5-star.
See you
Ciao
guys
guys,
soon.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo, what's up guys? So this is my last episode, and since it's my last episode, I'll answer some questions that you guys have asked so you guys can get to know me better. What? I got a girlfriend, man. Hey yo, first thing straight out. What scarred me for life? Like scarred me for life. I can say that the one that my father abused my mom right in front of me lah. Yeah, that one, yeah, scarred me. Boys Brigade. Wait. In my whatever the English word is, I was a recruit all the way. Okay, so hey, don't judge the book by its cover. Okay. Fuck man, this guy. Cao Ti Wai. Mommy milkers are this. And they wear like singlet. Okay. Oh, wait, my girlfriend. Hey, no, this is just. Singlet. Yeah, nice.
What inspires you to start writing, and what are the challenges that you face?
Oh, what's okay, so sobriety, if you all don't understand the meaning, sobriety means the state of being sober. And the quality of being true to yourself. So as an ex-addict who have went through how addiction feels like, how tough it is to become, clean and sober, I decided to bring this brand up, create this brand to bring awareness to anyone who has been through something like that, or anybody who can relate to this story and also respect this brand, in a sense, like this brings out a lot of value, So Bright is not just like a Achipalang brand or what. It means something, it can also motivate the younger audience, like to say no to drugs. Yeah.
What was it like when you first started lifting weights?
Oh, I first started exercising, like those push up, everything. It was when I was in detention barracks. After which, when I came out, I decided to like, why not just try the gym, and I was shy at first. I was like, hey, Tima, am I doing things correctly or not? But, I told myself, hey, fuck it lah. People want to judge me, judge. Everybody been through this one, So, it was a bit embarrassing because there are things I do, then, like you accidentally drop the thing, then people look at you. But whatever lah, I just go, and now I have learned a lot. And yeah, I think it's great. I mean, going to the gym is great, bro. Really.
Why did you like to do the pitang something? You don't need to explain, but just belanja like
Ping tang, ping na, ping ding ding ding. Hey, no, actually this was from Borat. But the way he says is a different type. It's like ping plang, ping, I just make it more Chinese. So anyhow say lah.
Okay, so a good question. If Abraham and Sham are in a fire, who will you say?
Hey, you're just burning bridges, bro. Hey, yo, cannot say like that lah. Both lah. You never say you can only choose one, right?
Yeah.
Both lah, right. It depends on what type of armpit you have. Must be really for fun lah.
What's your most embarrassing childhood story?
Most embarrassing? Huh? Pee my pants before. Pee, primary school. Yeah, because I was scared to go toilet. I was scared of ghosts. Yeah, I'm a guy scared of ghosts. Yeah, I don't dare to go toilet alone. I just pee my pants. It was like primary 2. Leave it there. The teacher asked me, hey, you pee your pants? I said no. Can smell. Yeah, bro, that one really rabak, bro. Primary school.
Who is your idol?
Oh, wow. Who is my idol? This one, I swear, there are days I think about who's my idol, but just...
For me, it's
mine would be Johnny Deng. He's this jewelry guy, right? Recently, I look up to Vietnam. He those rappers where they put like all those iced out, yeah. So he started this, and then he made it. Last time he was poor, Last time he was freaking poor, and then he grind his way up, He built himself, and then now he's so noticed by rappers. They all come to his shop to get his, iced out jewelry and everything. Yeah, so I feel like it's kind of my idol, yeah.
Have you ever said something online that you regret and you wish you could get back?
There are things that I regret. The hate all man. That period. So I like attacked this girl. Yeah. So yeah, I regret, but I still stand out for men, like I'm not sorry at all.
Last question. What breaks you?
What breaks me? Wow. No loyalty. Like if you were to say, like, hey yo, you are my brother, or hey yo, like I love you, I'll never betray you. But in the end, you betray me. That's why I get the tattoo at the back of my neck. The Chinese word, loyalty, because I put this moral value up in my life very high. Like if you loyal to me, I'll be loyal to you lah. Yeah. Oh, wow! It's been a long. I won't say it's long, but it's been a really hell of fun ride lah. But I wish everybody the best in WTF and to continue to support this, because I can see this is going far. We have a very good talker over here, Sham. We have a stupid pun there, Ibrahim. They are really very funny people. I wish WTF the best and to get all the sponsors. And guys, just continue watching, subscribe, like, follow, share it to your family members. We don't just talk to the young kids, we also talk to the adults, even babies also. So yeah. Ken, take care guys.